Hi, and welcome back to the Ultimate Frontline Leadership Training Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Quinn. Today we're going to cover the one crucial component in every professional manager's arsenal that will ensure people will complete the tasks they are asked to do. If you're tired of asking people to do things but nobody seems to care, you need to watch this. One of the keys to getting things done is called follow-up. Without follow-up, delegation is irrelevant. Things won't get done. There will be no incentive to do anything they're being asked to do because nobody is being held accountable for the work they do, good or bad. If people in your company complain about other people not doing their jobs, not following up is the reason. Follow-up is the cure, but you also have to be consistent about it, or you're just going to make people even more frustrated. Now, there's a saying in management. It goes like this: if you don't inspect it, they won't respect it. Meaning, if you're not going to come back to see if what you told someone to do got done and done correctly, they won't have any incentive to do it. Nobody will know if they actually did it or not because nobody checked. So why should they do it? Somebody else will do it, right? Follow-up. Super important, and nobody is doing this anymore, which is why so many work environments are such a disaster. Now let's get specific. Follow-up needs to be done correctly. If all you do is walk in, look around, and say, "Great, thanks everybody," everyone is going to figure out all they have to do is make it look like they did what you asked them to do. See this picture? Looks great, but it's just a mirage. The boxes in the front all look fine, but what's that little box in the back? It's not even the same as the one in the front, so what is it, and what are the dates it's expiring, etc.? If you don't take your hands out of your pockets and pick it up and take a look, you're not going to really know what's going on. The front of the unit looks great, but that doesn't mean it all got done correctly. See this picture? Looks beautiful. But if you take your hands out of your pockets and move the front row aside, you're going to see everything behind that shiny front row was dirty. Now this goes especially for your long-timers. They may have gotten used to no follow-up and could be doing the worst jobs in the building while pretending to be seasoned pros. You also need to follow up consistently. You need to do this with everything you delegate, or it will frustrate your team because sometimes you care and sometimes you don't, and they won't know which one to believe today. And don't forget, use your hands. Remember, we're giving 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth. A good manager uses them all. A great manager uses them all in those ratios. So let's recap this whole process so far. Number 1, make a list. Number 2, delegate and demonstrate. Number 3, follow up. The next video will put a bow on this whole thing, and it will immediately send you to the top of the list of managers people want to work with. I call this appreciate. People yearn for appreciation, yet many people either don't bother with the step because, hey, it's your job, just do it. Or they don't know how to do this correctly. Done wrong, nobody will believe you even care, much less appreciate what they do. Your team is not stupid. They won't believe anything you say just because you said it. Don't miss this next key management tool. Until then.